getting a bit predictable at this point. It's raining, wearing one piece. It just kind of seems like I'm filming these all on the same day. I promise I'm not. I'm currently getting ready to go to my friend's house. We're going to play The Sims together. So she's going to be playing on her laptop. I'll be playing on her PlayStation. There'll be a cat there. I'm allergic to cats, but I just can't stop loving cats. And tomorrow is my day off, and I was thinking we could maybe do like a little self-care day. So I bought like a hair mask, I bought face masks, because I feel like I've not been taking good care of myself for the last couple of days. Like literally, as I just said, like I haven't been eating properly. But yeah, I'm going to my friend's and we're just gonna chill out for a little bit because we were both bored. You know, starting the video in the car already is like the kind of update process that I needed, because usually it's me sitting in the house and doing everything I can to like not leave. Also, can we take a minute to appreciate the fit? Left the house in jammies. Who does that? Still raining, by the way. So I like really needed that. Like that was really fun. Like we ended up playing for a while and then I ended up turning off my game and just watching her, because looking at the PlayStation Sims graphics versus her custom content on her laptop is so different, you know what I mean? But I was like cuddling with her cat and she gave me like a hay fever tablet like the minute I walked through the door pretty much, so I was actually okay. But I love her cat is so cuddly and sweet. Oh, she's so cute! And because I'm having a self-care day today, I thought I would do something to just mess me up even more so that after the self-care I feel even better. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I've been doing some research. I have some notes. And what we're doing today is we're gonna try and start addressing my thalassophobia. Don't know if I'm saying that right, but that is the fear of open, deep water. So when I was researching it, I was looking up some common causes of why people get thalassophobia, right? Number 1, traumatic experience in water. Yes, I do. I'll get back to that. Being anxious. Hearing stories involving deep water. I love true crime, strange, dark and mysterious. I watch all of Mr. Bolland's videos. I watch Stephanie Sue. I watch everything. Mr. Bolland does a lot of videos about deep sea divers. I hate them. I watch them anyway. So yeah, check. So my traumatic experience starts from when I was like 15 or 16 years old and I went to the beach. And this particular beach had like this little, like a bit of land with a lighthouse on the bottom of it. And my dumbass decided that I wanted to swim all the way out to sea so that when I looked to the right of me, I could be face to face with the lighthouse. And I did, right? I did. So then when I turned around to like go back to my friends, I looked at the shore and I realized I was at least, and I'm not being dramatic, at least 10,000 miles away from the shore. And that was the day I had my first panic attack, and I had it in the ocean. So what we've covered so far is that I listen to scary stories about deep water, I'm a genuinely anxious person, and I've had a traumatic experience in the water. Check. So now we're going to cover the symptoms of like what people have, and there's 2 different types. You have physical and you have emotional ones. And pretty much all of these things I feel on a day-to-day basis, so I'm not going to be able to differentiate between I'm having them because of the fear or I'm having them just because that is who I am as a person. Also, no, I'm not a professional, so don't follow anything that I do in this video, because who knows, I might make myself worse, you know? So what Google tells me that the physical symptoms are is dizziness, lightheadedness, nausea, racing heart, rapid breathing, shortness of breath, and sweating. The emotional ones are being overwhelmed, anxiety, feeling detached from the situation, imminent doom, and needing to escape. Now that just sounds like a regular day to me. So apparently there's like a test to see that if you have thalassophobia, so I'm gonna like get my tablet and like Google it and see if I can find one. It's just videos. Oh my god. So that kind of just, yeah, I've got the fear, like that was enough. I can confirm that I am dizzy. I can confirm that I'm lightheaded. I do have a feeling of imminent doom. Like I kind of thought that was a joke, but now I feel like I'm gonna die. So I needed to take a minute because I've got tears in my eyes. So I'm just gonna watch one of the videos. Oh no! I'm actually shaking. Okay. God. Okay. Right, short videos. What the hell, man? What is that? What is that? What is that? Right, I don't know what happened with my accent there, but my tablet is here. I'm just gonna... Okay, that's fine. Right, this one's actually not that bad. No, wait, it's actually... There's levels. Yeah, that's fine. There's just dolphins. Right, no, I don't like it, but... What the fuck is that? It was just a whale. It was just a whale. No, Nick! What is that? What is that? What? Why is level 3 more horrible than level 4? Level 5 impossible? No, I can confirm that level 3 was actually worse than that. That's nothing compared to what I've just seen. That's... So that was horrible. I ended up having to take a break to FaceTime my friend, but then that actually worked out for the best because then we ended up watching videos together and I wasn't scared of them when I was watching them with somebody else. However, that was nasty. So I can confirm that I'm not scared of open water as much as I am of deep water, but I watched a couple videos where they had like AI statues like underneath the water. Did not like. So maybe I've got a little bit of megalophobia or whatever that is going on there as well. And a strange turn of events, quite possibly I'm scared of whales as well, which is weird because I didn't know that. So we found a new fear, yay! However, I feel that that was sufficient for one day, so we're gonna go on and do our self-care now because I fucking need it. So I did my hair mask, I put it in, I washed it out, it's pineapple scented, so my hair smells so good. But now I've got to put in my little heat defense spray. I am not an expert, I just know it makes my hair shiny, and it's like a heat defense argan oil thing, and I just, you know, I'd really just be out here doing things. So the reason I did a hair mask is because I wanted to give my hair some happy thoughts, because I'm planning on dyeing it at the end of the month because my roots are really bad and I'm naturally ginger. But the lights in my work canteen are an orangey colour, so when I'm standing directly under them, it shines on my roots and makes my hair look really, really red. And I pointed it out to my boss and now he's bullying me for being ginger. In a nice way, he's a very nice guy. Don't tell him I said that. But yeah, he's not allowed to bully me. Only I can do that. So I did a little bit more exposure therapy into the Thalassophobia nonsense. It's definitely deep water. 100%. I don't like big things in water, like shipwrecks. See, when people swim about shipwrecks, absolutely get out of my face. Chains under the water. Why? No. Stop that. But the AI ones with the big squids and the big sharks, they don't bother me. But I know for a fact that there's statues that are underwater. I cannot watch those ones. I hate them. Not the AI ones, the real ones. My hair, it looks so thick when it's wet, but then when it's dry, it's hey, here's the taste of nothing. But anyway, I'm going to put on a face mask, watch my little TV show, and just chill out for a bit because your girl's been through a lot today, you know? So for this week's floor time, I wanted to talk about something a little bit more serious, because it's all fun and games having anxiety and making jokes about it, but you do still have bad days, and this week has been one of them. So some days it can be you're taking 5 steps forward and 1 step back, and you worry about that 1 step as if you didn't take 4 full steps. But then there are days where it feels like you're taking 1 step forward and 7 back, and this week has been one of them for me. So I live in a constant state of being stressed at all time, not sleeping enough, not eating enough, and then sometimes just one teeny tiny drop more stress than I'm used to dealing with is too heavy and it makes me feel it all at once. So I thought about it very strongly, and I thought about an analogy that kind of makes sense to me as someone who doesn't go to the gym. But imagine you're in the gym and you're repping over and over again the same weight, and you do 10 sets with this weight or whatever, and then you're getting tired, but the weight feels easy and bearable because you've been doing it for so long that your body's trained for it. But all of a sudden
you raise the weight a little bit, and on top of the extra weight, you're also tired. So it makes you feel it more. Now, I don't know about you, but I ate with that, and I don't go to the gym. So, like, yeah, I still get bad days, and yeah, it still throws me back a little bit, but I'm not going to sit there and dwell on it longer than I need to. I had a panic attack in front of someone who hasn't experienced me having a panic attack, and I was apologizing. I was apologizing for days after. Like, every single time I saw her, I was like, I'm so sorry that I was like that. That was ridiculous. But she was like, you've got nothing to be sorry about. And sometimes that's what you need, is someone telling you that it's okay. And I just waited a couple of days, let my head settle, thought about what I wanted to say, because I didn't want to come on here immediately after I had this attack and show you me crying so heavily. Like, that's a bit much. But luckily for me, I've got a really good support system of friends in my life that make me feel like it's not embarrassing to like have these attacks every now and again. And it makes me feel normal that people suffering from anxiety sometimes just get overwhelmed when they have an extra little bit of stress that they're not used to on me. So thank you for watching. Sorry I got so serious at the end there. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.